Good morning, EVS, and greetings from our playground. I received several emails over the weekend from some concerned parents, and I thought it best to try to address the concern and the issue here. On Friday, we had sort of a wet and rainy day here at school, off and on. In the morning, we ended up canceling recess, and we kept some students inside. And then around lunchtime, the rain abated, and we went out for our lunch recesses and then afternoon recesses. The emails I received were actually an interesting mix. So I had a couple of parents concerned that we had indoor recess, and then I had some other parents concerned that we had outdoor recess. So I want to try to address those concerns here and now. Despite some misconceptions, it is not possible for anyone to get sick because they are cold, and it is not possible for anyone to get sick because they are wet. We get sick because of bacteria, or because of viruses, or because of germs. Those are the things that make us sick. And those things, in fact, are more prevalent in our classrooms than they are out in the open here where we have fresh air. So going forward, we will be having outdoor recess as often as we possibly can. And that might mean that we go out again when it's sprinkling a little bit, or even if it's raining. I would recommend sending your children to school with gear they need to be outside in the rain. So a rain jacket and or an umbrella and or boots, galoshes, and a change of clothes is always a good idea, not just for recess, but if something else happens over the course of the day, especially with our younger students, it makes sense to have something to change into. But no one got sick here on Friday because of cold or because of being wet. The other thing that I want to address here quickly is, we have kids in classrooms for the entire day now. So we're not leaving that classroom for special. We're not leaving that classroom for lunch. So really the one time we're getting out of those four walls is the time we're getting out on the playground. And the fact of the matter is students need to move, need the gross motor, need the change of scenery in order to be able to reset and to really be available for their learning. So yes, we are coming outdoors. We make no apologies for that. We will not melt, and we will be perfectly fine. Okay, we will be okay. There are a couple more items that I'm putting in the same message, one about early release on this Friday, and one about a useful resource that the state has put out about sort of tracking COVID cases around the state. So take a look at the attachments to this message as well. But the takeaway from this video is just, yes, we have recess here, and yes, we will be out when it's cold, and yes, we will be out when it's wet. We need the fresh air, we need the movement. So thank you very much for preparing your kids for those days, and we'll check in again soon. Who cares for you? We do. How much? So much. Enough that we're willing to have these difficult conversations and make these hard decisions to make sure that we're getting the fresh air and staying healthy and safe. Thank you all.